Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Polybridge. I'm Nye. We're on to level 3 of Snowbridge, Looper. Which, by the name, it sounds like they want me to... Yeah, we gotta make a loop. Okay, so how would we do this? So then we're gonna go with our tracing tool, and we're gonna go... Let's say to right there, and let's see if we can make... No, you know what? We're not gonna trace this. Okay. So what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Oh no, I want my tracing tool. Okay, now we want a tracing tool. Probably not going to work, but we're going to try it. Is that going to work? So the question is... how do we do a loop without breaking something? Probably by doing something like that is my assumption. And then, no, because that doesn't work, right? Now, see, that doesn't work. So what we need... What we need is to do a loop, and it needs to come out through like a hole in the wall of the loop, and then go down here. So... let's go ahead and get rid of that. And this is where we're going to start our trace. Something like that. Actually, I want to do something. So that was, filling that in is 34.94. What if we do something like that? Okay, it's a little bit more, but it's a smoother curve. We need that to be a little bit longer, though. Okay, and then we're going to take that, copy that, flip it. And then we want this to move more like this. And let's... oh, no, not that much. Let's just see if we can get rid of that. Okay, this is not going to end well, but... and then something like that. Let's see what we can do with that, right? So let's go ahead and... okay. Now, what we need here is we need support. Right? We want to make this thing as supported as we can, because we're going to be inflicting very high stress on this structure. So, first of all, the question is, how are we going to make this thing support itself? So it looks like we're going to have to just kind of freehand a lot of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do, like... that. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to find out. Okay, I want, like, all of this. And all that. Flip that. Okay, do that. Do that. Problem is, it's not quite supporting itself. Okay, so these need to be connected. And so does that. Okay, so that's not going to work, apparently. So we need to do something like that. These actually need to be connected all throughout the inner ring, apparently. Which, you know, intelligent people could have told you that, but I was trying to be cheatsy. You know, do it like the, you know, spokes of a bike, right? Okay, so too much stress on... Yeah, there's a lot of stress on this thing. So let's see if we can get rid of some of that stress by doing a second layer of triangles. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. So this is starting to have issues just because there's strength issues here. So let's go ahead and delete that. We'll go ahead and put some steel there. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just toss some steel in here. We've got plenty of budget to play with, and apparently we have to reinforce the road there. Okay. Okay, this needs to continue up. Okay. Not enough support in the middle. That's fine. We can deal with... We can support the middle. And I'm sure there's like a pretty way I could be doing this, but... So, it mostly works. The problem is we do not have enough support on this side, and that's fine. We'll just put some extra support in here. Oh, I should also do that. There we go. So this is still breaking, so there still needs to be some more support in this section. So we'll do that. So this is breaking. I don't understand what we can necessarily do about that. Does that help at all? No, that puts even more. Okay. I'll just spread out the force over a larger area then, I guess. Okay, that should help, right? Now we're losing it on this side. That's fine. We'll just continue building this monstrosity here. Okay. There. Supports everywhere. Let's get some stress. Okay. So this side is still stressed. So we're still seeing a lot of stress just on this structure right here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in a wooden support beam right there. Just put a little bit less weight over here. Nope, that's still not going to quite work. We are so close. Okay, so we have too much stress right here. We'll go ahead and just toss in an extra beam right there. How about that? Okay, we're going to have to slow things down just a little bit. And then we're going to go do a straight-on point of view. We're looking for where is the stress that breaks this. Okay. So that beam right there breaks. This one right here. Let's go ahead and replace that with steel and kind of see where that takes us. Okay. I'm also just going to go ahead and replace that one just immediately. We still have 15,000 monies to do with. So this is... Okay, what is... Oh, right, okay. This is still taking a fair amount of strain right here. But if that doesn't break, it doesn't break. Okay, so this road is still breaking. The question is, why is that road specifically breaking? No strain is being put on it. Okay, let's try this. Let's get rid of that, and instead do something like that. Okay, that just broke that immediately. I don't know what strain it was that broke that, but we'll just go ahead and reinforce that. It's the bridge settling, which is weird, but okay. Okay. Can't quite make that leap, unfortunately. Let's try that. This is a really weird thing I'm being forced to make here, but we're going to make it work. Okay, that one breaks. We can replace that. We're getting rid of some of this strain. It'll be fine. Well, I mean... it's mildly successful, right? Okay, come on. We need this to be a little bit more... Take that grid off. Okay. Or something like that. The problem is that when it hits this wall, it's just, you know, it's not working. Man, this little thing can go fast, can't it? Okay. So we're doing pretty well until we get around here. So what I'm gathering from that is just this. We need a little bit more support like that. And then what I'm also gathering is over here we have to pull this out a little bit so it's more of a smooth curve around. This is pretty... You know what? Let's just put another... Let's put in that just to put a little bit more support on that. Look, see, this still has issues. Okay, so we start making the loop. We got breaks up here. We can fix that. And it comes down pretty hard, like right here. So we can fix that. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead. We're going to make that steel. Just a... We're also going to do that. just to get a little bit more support on that area. See, that's not helping this thing. This thing is still... I can make that... It is not too far away. Like, we are exactly in range there. Like, how about that? Got some strain right here. We're going to go ahead and fix that right now. There we go. So we got a lot of support all throughout this quarter. Okay, let's see how this goes. So the first jump is done. Good. No breaks all throughout. Wonderful. We're going to see a little bit of strain right here as it hits. It's doing fine. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to lessen this a little bit. Just got to make sure it makes that jump. Doing just fine. You know, we're going to make this, then we're going to start removing stuff. Good. Good. Now, see, it kind of hit that pretty darn hard. We'll just adjust a little bit and we'll try again. This first jump works just fine. Oh, hello. I don't know what happened there. We're going to find out. Okay, let's lift that a little bit. Let's also see if we can subtract a little bit of both of these sides. Not quite. Let's bring that down a little bit. Might want to turn that into steel up here, just in case. Nope, there we go. Okay. Perfect. That was amazing. So we just have to get rid of this right, or we have to work on this right here. So let's go look again and see what the problem was right here. We'll slow down to 20%. I'm amazed that road doesn't break. Okay. What's the issue? The issue is that it hits this really hard. Okay. Can we withdraw this and aim this a little bit further up? Actually, let's... Okay, see if we can smooth that out a little bit there. Let's try that. Okay, first half of the loop is fine. See, it's still hitting this. Okay, let's lift that up a little bit. Okay, broke something on the top. That's fine. Broke something on the bottom. Also fine. It cleared. Does a backflip. Gets it. Okay, so we now just have to break the... We have to fix those. Okay, that's easy. So that one and that one. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. That breaks the road over here. We're still under budget. Just gotta make sure it doesn't break. Done. Okay, we've done that, but our material footprint is huge, and so is our budget. So let's go see what we can do to get rid of that. What happens if I get rid of that? We got some stress over here. And that stress does spread throughout, so we're gonna go ahead and try again. Let's see what happens if we get rid of that. Actually, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's just lower these down a little bit. See if we can kind of get away with some of that. Unfortunately, we couldn't. That crossbeam's needed. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again. See what we can do. So we're still seeing, you know, some joint stress over here. So let's try a couple things. First of all, let's get rid of these. Let's do this in wood and see if we can get away with that. Let's do the same thing, like, right here. And I think, if I'm guessing right, this is going to help distribute that stress over more pieces. See, perfect. No stress whatsoever. Okay, let's go ahead and try again. Same thing. Let's go ahead and hit it too far. Okay, well, we're going to mess with that. Hold on. Let's go see how that works. A little bit of snappage right here. That's fine. Let's go ahead and adjust that a little bit. Okay, so we're still having some issues in this area. And I think that's because we don't have enough, we don't have enough support right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to do 2 roads here. Let's get that grid on for this one, because I want this to actually be straight. Okay. Actually, so that's 39. So that's 64,352. Okay, so, okay. It is straight, just square footage. Good to know. Okay, so let's do that and see if that helps. So unfortunately, that does not quite help. Okay, okay, let's drop that, let's drop that. Let's just go straight up on that one. Because that just, this needs more support against that right there. Man, we're losing multiple pieces here. Okay. Trying to... Okay, so that's just flat not gonna work. We just do not have enough strength to support the entire structure like this, it looks like. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's not gonna work because there's just way too much stress here. This may be a thing that we have to completely... Or we may have to steal this up. But I do want to see if we can pull this off a little bit. Lots of stress. Yeah. Like, there's just so much stress right here. And I don't think there's going to be really anything we're going to be able to do to fix that. I think this... So this just has to be steel. That's fine. Wow, we just completely lost it up here. That was kind of weird. Okay. So this gives plenty of support to that upper column. Okay. This didn't do that last time. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, okay, let's slow down and figure out what we got to do here, because we're losing multiple pieces. Okay, something got adjusted when it came to the final jump, and I don't know what it is. Okay, well, hold on. It's not even bothering to touch these, so we can just get rid... I'm going to try to change these to wood just for fun. But we can get okay, so we know that needs to be steel for the time being. But we can get rid of the road there, because there's no point. It never touches the road over here. And that actually helped, apparently. Okay. A lot of these people have no name. Okay. So, that worked. Now the question is this entire structure in the middle necessary? I mean, it's distributing stress, yes, but is it necessary? It actually changes how the entire structure bounces. Which is interesting. Okay, let's just kind of adjust some of this a little bit. And try again. See, what I'm seeing here is that we have a little bit too much of a, like, this curve does not work quite right. So let's just kind of see if we can kind of smooth out this curve a little bit. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to smooth out the curve to see if we can put less strain right here when the car comes down. See, that worked, but then this went out. So let's go ahead and adjust that a little bit. Okay, so we got that. So where's the big strain coming from? Right about here, maybe? So once again, that is a problem. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do this and that and then put a wooden beam right there to see if I can kind of spread that out over an entire area. Okay, and that just completely changed the bounce again. That's the thing, by changing some of the structure, we change the way the entire structure bounces, which changes how some of these curves get touched. So what's going on up here? What's the issue? Come on. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we're having troubles on the left-hand side, but that's fine. We can fix that. Man, joint stress is so low right now. Okay, well, let's just... We're going to tighten up. We're going to tighten our belts here a little bit. I think what may be going on is other areas may be affecting other areas and putting too much stress. See, this already starts at green levels, like lighter green level stress, which concerns me. That's fine. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so this needs to be adjusted a little bit. You know what we can do? Let's just do that, and that's going to help with the stress right there. Let's continue to adjusting the support on the entire structure to make sure every piece gets the support it needs. See, that's interesting. So it clears that just fine. Let's go ahead and, oh, hello, didn't want that. Let's go ahead and just kind of adjust a little bit of how this jump is made. A little bit less stress, right? That's what we're aiming for. Less stress everywhere. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Wonderful. Look at that. So good. So good. Okay. So, now let's see. So next, let's see if we can replace those with wood now that we've fixed some of the stress around the interior of the structure. Okay, that's already yellow, so that's probably going to break. I'm just kind of expecting that right now. Okay, good so far across the top. Watching this one right now as it comes down. No breaks. Wonderful. And we're through. Okay, so even more steel has been replaced. I don't need my meter boards. It's not necessary. Okay. Let's get rid of some steel. I want that to be wood, not steel. Specifically this piece. Same here. Same here. Same here. Same here. Okay. Stress here, stress here. Let's remember that. This spot right here is going to have some unhappy words to say to me in a second. Yeah. Yep. Watch the entire bridge flex right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and once again do some adjustments. Anything else? You know, let's see how that looks. Now see, it's already flexing. This spot right here is having some not fun times. So what I think we're going to do, I think we're going to stop that. We're going to go and do... Whoop. We do not want to do that with road. That would be bad. Let's go ahead and split these up a little bit. And do that. So a couple more spokes, but a little bit more control around that outside spot. Okay. Still fairly high stress in that spot, but we're going to see what we can do. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we have some trouble in the upper left again. That's fine. And the jump gets made perfectly as usual. We're going to get this. Like, we're going to lower this. There's going to be very little... There's going to be very little stuff going on over here. What I didn't see is what happened over there. Let's go take a look at that again. Okay. There's the jump. From what I'm seeing, some of this just looks like it's potentially distributed stress. Like, we're seeing stress from other areas affecting the areas that we're in. So we're going to make some adjustments there and kind of see how that works. Okay, some stuff there. Okay, we'll keep an eye on those sections. Okay, perfection. Yeah, so it's that thump right there. So let's see if we can... See if we can smooth out that thump a little bit. That's what we're looking for right here. The car does this kind of like heavy thump down when it gets around that curve like that. So I think by kind of adjusting that curve, we can stop that heavy, you know, back end smacking down on it that's causing the brakes. Just like that. There you go. Even catches the lip of this a little bit, but that's fine. Makes a perfect jump. Wonderful. We're down to 54,000. The lowest guy's got done with 36, so we're working on that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna attach. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. attach this here. Let's see, can I get rid of that? Okay, big stress flexing. But I want to see if we can get rid of this leg. Okay. One crack, that's fine. That's that problem area we always have up there. But, perfect flight by the car. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of that, and we'll turn this into wood. Okay, and let's see if we can also wood that up. Ooh. I hate that sudden moment when gravity is applied to our bridges, because it does that. Okay. So we're not going to be able to get away with that. Can I get away with it if I change... If I bring this back, but turn this into wood? Nope, immediate break there. Okay. How about this? Let's just... out of curiosity. Okay. That's looking real nice. We're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to keep an eye on the stress level over here, but I like it. It's looking good. Okay. All the way around the roof is just fine. And a perfect jump. Okay, we're finding great ways to get rid of budget here. I think my internet may be having trouble because we're not getting these leaderboards. That's fine. We'll go look at them again in a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can, Can we just completely... Okay, so that's not going to work. That's fine. Let's look into distributing that a little bit better. Same here. Still too much weight. Okay, is there going to be any way... kind of trying to adjust how much weight is specifically put on that portion there. Okay. We're in yellow level stress here, which is not exactly where I want to be, but I have tools at my disposal. No. Okay. One more attempt. I see that's even worse. Okay. Which means when it hits this point, break. Okay. Okay, let's do this then. That might work. Actually, what's our last... Okay. Let's just go ahead and, kind of work from this point here. We're doing really well. We're getting rid of stuff. Good stuff. And the jump is made. And that just knocked another $1,000 off. Okay, I think we're gonna start getting rid of the inner ring of the spiral here. Just looking for areas we maybe don't need. I am seeing some stress here that we have got to be concerned about. But this outer ring seems to have a fair amount of support for itself, so it doesn't look like we need much in the way of the inside. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, let's go ahead and once again lift that up a little bit. That was the moment of truth. The moment of truth is when it hits that bottom jump, does it have the strength to make it? But remember, every time we kind of remove some things, the bridge flexes more, and that's going to change the angle that the car jumps at for the final go here. Perfect. There you go. Okay, so that's another $3,000 off of our budget. Okay, let's keep on adjusting. Can we get rid of that? Once again, I am seeing a lot of flexing right here. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and see about fixing that right now with just a little bit more cross beams. Probably one more here just in case. But what I am noticing is that we seem to be doing fine up here. So we're just gonna go ahead and scale back these supports a little bit. We seem pretty good up top. It seems to be down on bottom where the real support's needed. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, looking good. Looking grand. So right there, okay. So lots of braking as we kind of descend into the final jump. Just going to make some slight adjustments here. And see how that looks. We might need to put some additional support, like, right around in this general direction. Actually, you know what? Let's also turn that into just road for now. Now, I am noticing that it did put a little bit more stress on this road right here, because it no longer has the road support. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but... Okay. Watching the flexing and the stress right there. Okay. So right here is where we're seeing some issues. We might need to put some second level support back into here, but also let's fix this area. So I've noticed that places where I put this structure right here don't seem to distribute that stress very well, just because of the nature of everything's kind of attached to each other. So same thing applies here. So let's go ahead and do this. That way things can, I guess, flex a little bit more as necessary. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to turn this into one of these for the time being. We're just going to kind of see how that goes. It does seem like we have less standing stress. Okay, so that just broke 2 parts. Okay, what do I want to do about that? I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break up this a little bit more support down here. Let's see how that works. You know, while I'm thinking about it, this has been kind of bugging me for some time. Let's do that. Damn, can I get just that? Yeah. Let's just see how that does. Okay. So what changed over here? Nope, not road. Once again, need to do a little bit of restructuring a little bit. Make things fit a little bit better. Once again, distributing the load. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, same thing kind of applies to this section here. Remember, this is a little bit more Tier 2, and we're thinking about getting rid of Tier 2. But the inside of the circle does need... Oh, let's also do that. The inside of the spiral does need a little bit more loving than... Didn't realize I did that quite as much as I did. That could explain some of the instability we were seeing. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. This may be an issue too. There we go. Okay, let's see how everything goes. Okay, that's not going to happen. So we'll go ahead and turn this back into this. Just wanted to see what level of stuff we could do. Yeah, let's probably do one of those down here as well. Let's get a little bit of extra support. You know, yeah. Right there. Something seems off here. Okay, it flexed, but we survived. Lots of flexing, and when it hits rock bottom, yeah. On the plus side, the entire structure goes away, the car survives. The fact that it did that. Okay. I completely missed what broke, though. So we're gonna have to watch it again. But the car made it through. That's the amazing thing. The entire bridge just kind of crumbles behind it, but it makes it through without a problem. Yeah, like this line right here seems to have issues. Okay, so it's actually this is what breaks. This spot right here. So if we can figure out what's going on here and figure that out a little bit better. Okay, can this make it to here? No, too far away? Slightly? Okay, let's just take a look, see how that does. Still have an issue right about there. Okay, you know, it may be worth just dropping that in for support. Wow. Okay. I guess we'll just load up our last budget save. Oh, this is... Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't realize. Crap. The last save is the one that broke. Because it doesn't care about max joint stress. It cares about... Okay. That's irritating. It's very irritating. Okay. Let me just see something real quick. Not with that. Just kind of curious. Okay, so that has no problems. Where's the break? Where's the break happen? Break starting over here. Okay. Should I just put some extra support on that side? Okay, where did it happen that time? I didn't see that one. That one happened down here. Okay. So that happened. So this spot, this. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn this to the X shape. A little bit extra support there. Still a little bit of stress there, but you know what? Just trying to see how much extra support this actually needs. This entire section right here. How far can this... You know what? Let's try just doing that. Oh. Okay. Just a little bit of extra support on that. We're seeing the stress over here, but lost one. This entire section buckles because this isn't attached to anything. That would affect that. Okay. That would make sense. That'd make perfect sense. Oh, come on. We were so close. You guys just had to flex just a little bit more than we could, huh? I mean, this is where the big stress is, right there. Just kind of watching that spot. And it looks like it's just because this is a little bit more of a thud than I want it to be. Yep. Okay. Time to start deleting some more supports. So close. Just need to look at that real quick, see what's... Okay. How about just that? Yes? Maybe? Perfection. Okay, how about that? We just move to there. A little bit more of a thud than needed to be, huh? we can tighten this up. I mean, we could totally... If I wanted to spend time min-maxing this, you know, we could tighten up basically the entire loop. Pull it in, you know... I just don't know. I don't know how the stresses would look if we did that. Because this is the very outside of this. The top of the star should be touching, like, that's where this should be. So if we want to, we can just pull things in all the way in like this. Like, we have road here. We can completely delete that road, because that's not even needed. You know, like... If we really wanted to do this... You could just do the loop here, but I don't feel like doing that. Okay. Finished product. Okay, I'll take top 1,000. I mean, as I said, in order to get much higher... God, some people did it in less than 20,000. And that's just nuts. I think if you did it with a tight enough loop... You could just use cross beams in the middle. But that just sounds just horrific. I don't even want to think about that. I'll see you guys later.